Hey guys, how's it going? It's HelpfulLockPicker here, and welcome back to this week's Locksport update. This is a really fun video series that I run every single Saturday, and it serves as a really great place for me to update the community on anything that I have been working on, and also serves as a really great place for the community to share anything that they have been working on. And if you have anything at all that you'd like to see shared next week, as always, please drop it in the comment section below, and I'd love to try to share it next week. A few updates on my end is I am starting to get done with finals. I still have a few weeks left, but I've gotten the majority of the work done, so I'm really excited to have a little bit more free time coming up. Also, I have just ordered a bunch of computer parts, and I'm working on building a new PC. I'm really excited about that because that's going to help speed up my workflow, and I'm going to be really happy to see how fast the computer turns out. So a few community updates this week is one, last week in the Locksport update, I just want to say thank you to everyone that shared. Charles Buildscrap shared that on Reddit he has recently gotten his red belt, which is just a fantastic accomplishment that is so hard to do, and I just want to say big congratulations. That is a really big feat, and it is so cool to see everyone keep pushing themselves to get the higher and higher belts. And I've also noticed that he has just reached over 1,000 subscribers, so another big congratulations to you.
Alright, let me start off by saying thank you. I have reached my subscriber goal. I'm over 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you, and I just want to thank you for coming on board and subscribing to my channel. To show my appreciation, I'm going to give away more than I've ever given away before.
If you'd like to check out Charles Buildscrap, what I'm going to do is I'll put a link on the top here so you can check him out and consider subscribing. Another channel that I'm going to mention is going to be Beginner Lockpicking Diaries. Beginner Lockpicking Diaries is a really great guy. He made me a really cool everyday lockpicking case. He's really into leatherwork, but also his other hobby, as you can tell, is Locksport. Unfortunately, over the last few months, he's been having a lot of troubles with his neck. He's had some bulging discs and some pinched nerves, and he's not been able to make any content. But he is slowly getting better, and I believe he has just picked his first lock a few days ago, I believe, and he's really looking forward to getting back into the sport. I just want to say, Beginner Lockpicking Diaries, I'll be very happy to see your next video, and we'll be all waiting for you when you get back, and no rush, but I'm really excited to see you coming back. If you'd love to check out his channel, what I'm going to do is put a link on the top here so you can check him out and consider subscribing as well. Another update that was shared was Tony Virelli. Tony Virelli is a really cool guy. He does a lot of tech stuff. He's really big into websites. But one thing that he had recently done is he has just made a website called 3D Locksport. So at www.3dlocksport.com, what he has done, he has made a selection of 3D printed stuff that you can purchase. It is really cool to see because he is going to be able to pretty much make anything that you need, but what he has right now is what his selection is. And what I'm going to do is show a quick clip of that and show you one really cool item that he made that's not for sale, but you can request it specially.
Hey, this is Tony Virelli. It's been a while since I uploaded to my channel, but I got a new announcement I wanted to get out there today. Today I'm going to talk about a new site I just launched called 3dlocksport.com. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you've noticed that I have designed and 3D modeled items for the Locksport community, and a lot of the comments I got on those were, hey, those are awesome, I would totally buy one, either because someone doesn't want to print it or they don't have a printer, which is quite common. So I wanted to try something new and try to launch a new company called 3D Locksport, where we would design custom-made 3D models for the Locksport community and sell them. And before I go, I wanted to talk about one other thing. I had a person reach out to me on Reddit after I posted this on Reddit. The Reddit username is Thanos the Dwarf, and they asked if I could build something very specific for them. And I said, sure, let's talk about what you're looking for. And they said that they really liked the large lockpick stand, and they really liked the gutting station with the pins, the tray already built in. But what they wanted was a mix of both. They wanted one thing that had all this. And it took me a minute to wrap my mind around this because I'm like, that's going to be huge. What are you looking for? And after some back and forth and some drawings and some mock-ups, I think we settled on specifically what it was they were looking for. I didn't know what to call this, so I came up with a code name. And the code name for this product is called the Abomination. So I present to you codename Abomination. This thing is big. So what it is it's the large lockpick stand with 4 of the pick holders removed on the front. And in place of that, we have the gutting station's back right here, placed in right here. So it holds everything that the gutting station holds except for the gut wrench, which I'll talk about in a second. And then the front of it is pretty much the large gutting station with the pitting trays built in. So we have the 7 pitting trays, we have the cylinder holder and this extra little slot here. And again, this was a 100% commissioned piece. It's not something I was originally planning on selling. It is more expensive. It's the most expensive thing I've ever created just due to the fact of how much filament and how much time this takes. This takes over, almost a half a spool of filament. Not quite, more like a third, but it takes a lot of filament and it takes a very long time to print. That is all the products on the site. If you'd like to check them out yourself, you can go to www.3dlocksport.com. You'll see the products on there. You can check out online. We accept PayPal. You can either pay with your PayPal account or a credit card through PayPal, either way. And hopefully you'll find something you like. And even if you don't, I would be very grateful if you shared it with friends who you think might interest them. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me through the contact form on the website or info@3dlocksport.com. And that's it. Have a great day.
Thank you so much for checking out Tony Virelli. If you enjoyed the content that you saw and you'd like to see more by him, what I'm going to do is put a link on the top here so you can check him out and consider subscribing. Tony Virelli does a lot of Locksport. He is involved with Tool, and he's a pretty cool guy to get to know. And the next channel I'm going to share is a smaller channel that was shared with me a while back. And this channel goes by the name Dyslexic Mic. Dyslexic Mic is a very small channel. He only has 2 videos at the moment. What I'm going to do is share a quick video called The Dentist Innards.
Hello, this is a video that I'm doing for my challenge lock that I'm making using a Everest core. There's a couple of modifications I'm going to make. I have it all laid out here. This is the way that it came, the one that I had. Obviously missing the first key pin. It disappeared into the carpet and I can't find it. But that doesn't matter because I'm going to create a custom pin for it. So here are the changes I made to the stacks. The first pin is the main event. It's a 0 lift with some spooling and a little bit of serration in there. And a really light spring on it so that it's easy to overset. And once it oversets, it should be in a pretty nasty bind. Hopefully somebody doesn't get caught by this trap. Second one, just the way it came so that it doesn't go into a false set right away from doing this first pin. Some custom spooling on the last 4. It's a little bit rough, but it's my first time doing it, so give me a break. And then the check pin for the Everest, I didn't make any alterations to that. I'm going to keep that as is because that changes the way in which the lock is done anyway. I had to do some custom work on the key for my custom pin, and that's it. I hope whoever gets this has a good time doing it, and it's meant to be approachable to more of the intermediates.
Thank you so much for checking out Dyslexic Mic. If you enjoyed what you saw and you would like to see more content by him, what I'm going to do is put a link on the top here so you can check him out and consider subscribing. But either way, guys, that is all I have for you today. If you have any content that you would like to see shared next week, just any updates at all, I'd really appreciate it and I'd love to try to share it. But if you guys have any questions or suggestions, please drop them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. As always, thank you so much for checking this out, and I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next update.